Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise. Calculate. Let's not use calculator. This is square root of 2 and minus square root 3 plus 2 divided by square root 3 plus 1 and plus square root 2. Do you know how to solve this? If you know, please do it. When you do it already, please come back to watch my video from beginning to the end to verify your solution. And before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now we go to the solution together. Okay, to find the value of this equation, I have one trick. Look at my trick slowly. Okay, now I explain you step by step. So to find the value of this equation, we must let this one variables and let this one variables. And so now this I let a equal square root of these 2 and minus square root 3 and b equal 2 and divide by square root 3 and plus 1 plus square root 2. And now this ideal of this expression. And so now this for case 1 I use this a equals square root 2 and minus square root 3. And so now this I can write is equal square root of 2 and multiply this 2 and minus square root 3 and divide by 2. And this is equal square root this multiply in we get 4 and minus 2 square root 3 and divide by the square root 2. Okay, now this we can use the formulas that we know that the square root of a plus b and minus 2 square roots of ab. And this we see this it we can write it's equal a square root a squared and minus these 2 and multiply b square root a multiply square root b and plus square root b squared is half the square root. And this we have the square root this we use a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, so we get square root a and minus square root b all squared and equals square root a and minus square root b. Okay, so now this if a plus b and minus 2 square root a multiply b, we get square root a and minus square root b. Then we know that a is must be bigger than b. And so now this for this equation that we have the square roots of 4 and minus 2 square root 3. And we see this 4 and minus 2 square root 3. Okay, so we can write the 4 is equal 3 and plus 1 and square root this minus 2 square root this 3 and multiply 1. So now this we get this is a and this b and this 2 and the a and the b. So is equal square root 3 and minus this 1. So now this we place in our question that this square root 3 and minus 1 and divide by square root 2. And now this I multiply it, we get this square root 2 and multiply square root 2. And this square root 3 and minus 1 also multiply square root 2. And we multiply is we get it's equal square root 6 and minus square root 2. And this we get square root 2 squares and we get is 2. Now this we take it in B. And now this we use B for case 2. Okay, b is equal 2 and divide by square root 3 and plus 1 and plus square root 2. And now this I multiply denominators in by square root 3 plus 1 plus square root 2. I multiply with square root 1 plus 1 and minus square root 2. And now these 2 also multiply square root 3 plus 1 and minus square root 2. And this we use the formulas that we have a plus b and multiply a minus b is equal a squared and minus b squared. And so this for our equation, we get this equal 2 and multiply square root 3 and plus 1 minus square root 2 and divide this. Okay, so we can write it square root 3 and plus 1 or squares and minus square root 2 square. And this we use the formulas that is a plus b all squares is equal a squares and plus 2ab and plus b squared. And so this is equal square root 3 squares and plus these 2 and multiply the square root of 3 multiply 1 and plus 1 squares, and this we cancel this, we get 3 and this 1 square is equal 1 and 3 plus 1 we get 4 and plus the 2 square root 3. So this is equal 2 and multiply square root 3 and plus 1 and minus square root 2, and this we divide by this, we get 4 and plus 2 and square root 3 and minus this 2, and it's equal 2 and multiply square root 3 and plus 1 and minus square root 2 and divide by this 4 minus 2 we get 2 and this 2, okay, we get 2 and plus these 2 square root 3 and this I take 2 out of factors, we get 2 and multiply 1 and plus square root 3. Also this I can write 3 in front of and 1 to the n. And now this we get 2 and multiply the square root 3 and plus 1. And so this we can cancel this is equal. This we can multiply the square root 3 and plus 1 also multiply square root 3 and minus 1. And this square root 3 and plus 1 and minus square root 2 also can multiply square root 3 and minus 1. So this is equal, this we multiply this, we get 3, and this we get this minus square root 3, and plus this we get square root 3, and this we get minus 1, and this we get minus square root 6, and this we get is plus square root 2 and divide by this equals square root 3 squares and minus 1 square and equal this, we can cancel this, and this we get 3 minus 1 is equal 2, and this minus square root 6 and plus square root 2 and divide by this square root 3, we simplify this, we get 3 and minus this 1 and it's equal 2. Okay, so now we adding a and b, so we get a's and plus b's, it's equal square root 6 and minus square root 2 and divide by 2 and plus these 2 and minus square root 6 and plus square root 2 and divide by 2. Okay, so now this we get the same in denominator is equal that it's we can write 2 and this square root 6 minus square root 2 and plus 2 minus square root 6 and plus square root 2, and now we cancel this and this we can cancel this, it's equal 2 divided by 2 and equal 1. So now this we get the values of our expression square root of 2 minus square root of 3 and plus 2 and divide by square root 3 and plus 1 and plus square root 2 is equal 1 is our answer. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.